Welcome to the Chop Team. I'm your host, Seth the DaChop.
I'm your host, Twins Inc.
Our show is about two guys and any friends that happen to come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up.
Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back. Today we just going to try a quick, slightly different format. See how it rolls out.
We call this little format here called Social Media Roulette.
Yeah.
It's part one because I know there'll be more to come. So this gonna be a little lighthearted, a little comedy, a little fun. But we're gonna go through some posts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and whatever top we see, we'll talk about it real quickly, and we'll go to the next one. So it's all over the place, but this show is supposed to be over the place.
Yeah, it's random. So I just saw one I liked. It was about anime. It says, when you know she's lying about being an anime fan, but you want to see how far she's willing to take it. Listen, ladies. Ladies. Personally, I am an anime fan. Wait.
Me too.
So, boom. If you love me, and I mean it, I need you to jump head first into this pool with me. We gonna watch the hell out of some cartoons.
Yeah, cartoons.
If you don't know who Goku is or Naruto or something like that, if you don't want to, fine. But if you do, you can't be like messing up their names and all that. Talking about Deku from My Hero Academia is gonna go Super Saiyan. And then don't you do that. If you either love it or you don't, but don't you play with my emotions when you start talking about you love it, because man.
And don't be disrespectful. If I'm watching Dragon Ball Z, don't be talking about, oh, you watching Pikachu again? Whoa.
Wow.
Stop it. Disrespectful.
I know you were just playing and I felt the vein pop in my eye.
You felt that? Like Pikachu? No, this is not that type of cartoon. This is real life. This show been going on since what, the 80s or something? And it's still going?
Listen, Piccolo is my father figure, okay? If you go, listen, I need a man who is going to... who is going to fly through the sky, who is going to teach me right from wrong, and if necessary, blow up the damn moon for me. That's my father. That's the man I wanted to be my daddy.
Okay,
a little bit too much.
A little too much, but make sure you say, my father figure. Now, I need a man.
Oh, wait. No homo. Does that work?
That works.
But seriously, though, and Piccolo is by far the best father in anime. Just saying. Piccolo. I mean, he had his own kids.
Ladies,
he better take care of another man's kids.
Listen. Ladies, I tell you this. If you're dating a guy who watches Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball, if it's Dragon Ball anything, and he tells you Piccolo is his favorite character, that's a good dude.
There you go.
That is a good dude. Listen, you may not know, you may not watch the show, you may not understand it, but if he say Piccolo is one of his favorite characters, he's a good dude.
Basic. Listen, if you want a man, and I ain't talking about a dude that'll go out there and pull your transmission out and nothing like that. That's not that. If you want a dude that's gonna come home to you every night, watch Dragon Ball Z, Little Naruto. Just saying, because these the dudes, they ain't got shit to do on Saturday night but watch cartoon. I'm sorry.
No, I wouldn't put us in that, because I'll still change the transmission and brakes and all that stuff.
True,
but
and I will have it playing in my ear as I work.
That too as well. But before you sit there and disrespect any man and say, "Oh, you watch cartoons all day," what is the difference you watching not loving hip hop stuff?
Amen.
I mean, that's all fake stuff anyway.
You
care
who shot Ghost? I don't.
And listen, because every time I look at those hip hop shows, you know what I'm saying? Since we want those shots in my Pikachu, every time I look at these females on TV, I'm like, man, that's a lot of cake on her face. Now, some people may not know what cake is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna tell you what cake is.
Okay.
Cake is, if you have a cake, a birthday party, you order cake on Publix, whatever. So they get a cake, they bake it, they pull out the oven. They let it cool off. Well, what they put on top of the cake once it's cool off?
Icing?
Yes. And you put icing on it all around the cake, and you just put more icing on, put more icing on, put more icing on, and you got layers of icing. that's the same thing I'm talking about these females when I see on TV. All the makeup they put on is on top of layer, on top of layer, on top of layer. So when I watch these hip hop shows, I be like, I'm watching a bunch of clowns. Is this the circus? So before you disrespect me watching my cartoon, let me be, because I don't be disrespecting you watching your
anything.
I
mean, like my ex-wife used to record daytime soap operas. It'd be like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. We laying in bed, and I'm trying to get intimate.
Oh,
She talking about I need to watch God and Light. I need to watch my DVR. What the who? What the why?
What? All right.
Just saying. Respect the anime. It's important to us. Your turn.
All right. So I'm on Twitter right now, and this post came out on what's today? Today's the 9th, so today's the 7th. Someone said if the end was near, what would you do?
The end of what?
The end.
Of what?
No, the end. Like the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they didn't say the end of the world, but if the end was near, which, come on, let's be realistic. If the end was near, and what would you do?
Okay. You want me to go?
No.
You
can chime in, but
I will.
Man. See, this is why they don't tell us stuff in the news about certain stuff, because people won't know how to act. People won't know how to act. Like let's be real. If they say, there's aliens out there, or let's say the earth is flat, you know what I'm saying? People's minds couldn't understand or receive that, and they would just go crazy because everything that been taught to them was a lie. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, with the world, if you knew it was coming to the end, what would you do? Ah, man. Well, if I knew it was coming into the end at a certain time frame, I'll say, all right, well, I'm taking the family. We're going to trip. We're going to go everywhere we can possibly. We're going to go here. We go here. I mean, technically you should be doing it now, but if I know the end's near, then I have more reason to pull everything out the bank and go broke, because I know there ain't no tomorrow afterwards. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, what do you consider near? Like 6 months near, or like next week near?
They didn't say, so we got to roll the punches here.
Okay, well.
Just a random post. If the post was in, what would you do? So, hey, me, my wife and kids, we'll just go travel. We'll travel, see all family. We'll, I'll go, first what I'll do, I'll go not all 50 states, but every state that I have family in, we'll go and visit them.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
So what I'll do, I'll sell the house.
Yeah.
So I can have a what's that, RV? But a nice one too, not a little rinky-dink one. I want a nice big one, like the little luxury ones.
Get the biggest one you can.
I mean,
it ain't like you're gonna pay it off.
I mean, hey, that's true too. Sell the house and get that money, get an RV, lease it. But hey, it ain't gonna die anyway. So hey,
might as well
go out big. But yes, we're gonna travel, each state or whatever else, and then once we visit by here, then we start going places outside the country. I'll probably spend the most location, or the area I spend the most time at will be in Africa. Definitely. I definitely spend a lot of time there. So
okay,
all
right.
Definitely go back to the motherland. So if you knew it was coming in, what would you do? I know it's probably crazy, but go ahead. I'm
on it too. It depends. You know what? If I thought the world was ending in like 6 months, I try to make peace with the world. You know what I'm saying?
Peace with the world?
I mean, with, like you say, family members.
Oh, okay.
Travel, get in touch with my artistic side. I mean, I'm definitely quitting my job. I'm like, whatever. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be broke on my death day. I'm dead broke. Now, but let's say if somebody told me, and I got to go spend all my time with my kids because I miss them. But if you got 3 days left to live.
Oh, wow.
3 days. Yeah, the earth's going to blow up in 3 days. 3 days. I'm going to spend 2 of them with hookers. I mean, why not? I'm balling, shouty. Yo, all them $40, just run through. No.
That still look like, okay.
What
okay.
I'm gonna do?
So 2 days, hookers.
Listen, I ain't even got time to get an outbreak or nothing. I don't care. I'm dead. Dead, son. Nah. But for real, though.
So what you gonna do on the 3rd day then?
Well, I don't know. Depending on what time. I mean, cause I want to go out with my kids. I don't know. We'd probably go to an expensive restaurant and die right before the check comes. But like, man, what, son? You get you that $45 steak. Have all you want. Matter of fact, bring 2. Yeah. Just saying. So it depends. Nah, I'm not. Here's the thing, man. And I mean, I know I'm joking, but listen, life is already short enough. But if you young and they tell you the world's gonna end, it's different than if you old. Because if I was a teenager and you tell me that, I'm gonna go through and wreck that school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I was a young person, I'm probably gonna be a sexual monster. I mean, what am I saving anything for? But
that's true.
If I was in my 60s or 70s, I'd probably be sitting on a mountainside watching the sunrise, drinking a beer.
Yeah, because you lived this life. You rode, right as you could. Like, hey, ain't much more I can do at this point.
Yeah.
Let me just see the sunset one last time.
See, when I was married, what you did with the trip, totally down with it. As not married, single individual right now, and my wife and kids live in another state, I got different options.
Understandable.
But one of them options is going to still involve sex. I want to have a lot of it. And hopefully. I
mean, I can't disagree. If I was single, I'm like, yes. If I was single, I'm like, run through as many as possible I can. I feel you.
I mean, hopefully I could probably have sex with triplets and then get stepped on by an elephant. I'm good with that.
Elephant?
Why not? Just smash us all together. I'm good with that.
That's kind of painful.
Yeah, but I just had sex with triplets. I'm okay.
Okay. All right. What's the next topic you got? What you see on the social media?
Well, now this one off the top of my head, actually, because I was thinking about it. Just what you said.
Okay.
In case of a zombie apocalypse, what would you do to survive? I mean, if there was a zombie apocalypse.
All right. So do I know? So do I have time to prep for this apocalypse? No, I don't know. What the post say? I mean,
hey man, if this coronavirus don't turn out the way we want it to, you might find out the hard way.
Lord.
So,
woo! All right, so listen, I'm kind of already prepared for it already.
Okay.
I have a storage of a lot of water because you need that to survive, right? I probably need some more weapons though. I need a lot.
Break into the. Where would you get weapons at? You can only get them from a gun store nowadays, huh?
Yeah, gun store. Yeah.
I mean, everybody else is going to be there too, though.
Yeah, I mean, a long line. Listen, while I'm in line trying to get the weapons, the wife be out going to get like canned goods, water, like more stuff that is going to last a long time once it hits the fan, right? But I'll be while she's doing that, I'll be focused on barricading the house. Like, I got a lot of space right here. Like this will the backyard. Like you trying to jump over this fence. First, I'm gonna get some dogs, not just some dogs.
You seen Resident Evil though? They might turn into zombies too.
That's all right. Assuming they had it done.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Some vicious ass dogs.
So no dogs.
I'm gonna go with no on the dogs.
Okay.
I've seen Resident Evil. I'm gonna go with no.
At least we know. I mean, from what we know now with the coronavirus, people are not coming back, right?
Yeah, but what if they did?
All right. Anyway, you ruined my thought for having the dogs in the backyard. But don't worry, I'll have a lot of deer traps outside. Yeah, deer traps. So you try to jump over the fence because you on the ground bleeding and you keep moving. Just my arms. What movie was that? A guy fell a bunch of. What movie was that? I can't think of it. But I have a whole bunch of deer back there.
Dude, you're crazy. Okay.
Yeah. I'll be probably watching a lot of videos how to, learn how to make fire, stuff like that, because, growing up in a black neighborhood, we didn't get those life skill survival things growing up in our neighborhood. My mom and my dad wasn't a great hands-on type of, let's go in the woods and I'm sure how to kill a deer and gut it. There's something that wasn't exposed to us. So I got to watch those videos so I can learn how to survive once the power go out. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And on top of that too, if I knew the zombie apocalypse was coming, like all the money I have,
it's useless.
It's useless. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's useless inside of in ATMs, right? Mm-hmm. So you can't do if it go blackout, you can't get to your money. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's a blackout, you can't. The ATM don't work, none of that work. So you still gonna need money because there's gonna be some businesses that have, like, hey, you want this, you gotta pay this. So I'm gonna pull all the money out, and and have it in the safe that I have here. So I have coins and cash and bills. So when it gets to the point where okay, we don't accept card, we need cash only. Because people still will ring up the register manually. So I try to have that money available so I can have that. But yeah, money, guns, bullets, and food, and we got plenty of board games, so kids won't be bored. And I'll be teaching them how to survive as well. So we'll be fine. But I wouldn't be going nowhere though. Like it'd be all barricade around here. And you try to jump a fence or come over, and buy a lot of candles. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
I thought about that for real. Honestly, the difference is being single versus being married.
You probably gonna fly away like, hop on the plane and go to.
No, I mean, let's say you can't do all that, but seriously, it was like if I had a wife and kids to deal with,
right?
I gotta protect them.
You see, everything I was talking about was about protecting the family, because that's what men do when we think like a man.
Exactly. And see, that's the point. But see,
that's a previous shout out the last video we did. So you want to know about think like a man? Go to the previous video and you'll see what we're talking about.
Man, I wish there was some women in here. There would be an awesome conversation to have, because in the case of an emergency, what you going? But see, my thought, I was like, you know what? I probably wouldn't barricade myself in a house, because the house gets small. Now, I would find like probably a Big Lots, because Big Lots got a lot of stuff in it.
Or Walmart.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, because Big Lots actually got sofas and couches too, beds.
But there's no food there. I mean, they have food, but
it's
limited. You know what I'm saying? At least if you get lucky enough, you can get in Walmart. You can, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm in canned good aisle, so this my aisle. You come in here, you'll get shot.
Well, you have more food than I will, but I have beds. I got games.
They got beds at Walmart too.
I got weapons.
And we got bullets. You just need the guns now. I
don't know. I hate Walmart.
I mean, I get it.
F Walmart.
I get it, but if when you think about a store location, you want something that has everything for you. It's like
Big Lots had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but
it ain't good.
You gonna starve to death though?
Not really. I'm gonna be out roaming. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm just saying. I'm talking about defensible places. Because your house is nice and all that, but it ain't 35,000 square feet nice. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get bored after a minute. You're gonna hear your kids breathing in the other room like, I'm sick of them little babies.
Hey, what was that movie that lady was blindfolded? Bird Watch or something?
Bird box or cage?
Bird Box. Everybody, we know movie that people know who that is.
Bird Box. I'm not sure.
It's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But just think about that. People couldn't. You had to be blind to travel everywhere.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was the stupid. We should talk about how dumb that movie was.
What was done about it? Let's go, because we got any topic we talk about. So what's done about it?
How big was this monster?
Was no monster.
It was something.
It was something, but it was something invisible.
But how big was it? Even if it was invisible,
it wasn't big. It was people. Did you watch?
I did.
It wasn't. So there was no monster, but apparently there was some.
No, it was something. It was a lot of something. Cause I'm like, how come? Like, unless this monster was like 10,000 feet tall, right? How is everybody seeing it all the time? You know what I'm saying? That didn't make.
I know.
Godzilla is a giant monster, but he can't be in L.A. and Atlanta at the same time.
Or King Kong, right?
You can't. You was a giant monster we got to deal with, but you can't be on a mountain in Montana and down in Miami at the same time. The people in Miami don't need to walk around. So how was it? A lot of monsters or what?
I'm gonna say this. It was something more likely, like everything else. It was a man-made chemical weapon that was made, and it got in the wrong hands and got out. And then, just like the virus, people start getting by just breathing or looking. Not breathing. This one is by seeing. So they made a virus like, hey, if you look in the sky or the air, it gets you. And the only way, and the funny thing is, the only way you can survive that virus is if you was as crazy already, because it makes you crazy. But if you're already crazy, you're like, you're immune to it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be all right.
You think you can be straight? You think you ain't gonna shoot yourself? You're like, man, perfect. Let's go.
Dude, honestly, I think I'd be all right. I think that I'm just crazy enough to understand whatever that retarded monster was.
I don't think it's a monster. I think it was like a virus, something on the air. They didn't get into it, man. And that's saying that like the movie, it was pretty cool. But I like movies like that. Like, at least tell me what happened.
Basically,
just give me the understanding. Give me their origins. Something, and then to be done.
Now, and that's what killed me. It was like people love that movie. I'm like, I'm not hating it.
Yeah,
but it was too many questions for me to be like, I loved it. I don't. It was alright.
It was entertaining, but that was it.
I would take back my 2 hours of my life. I'd like a refund on those 2 hours.
Especially if you don't know what actually happened. Like we just want to know what happened. If you give us a closing or origin story, okay, now we know what happened. Okay, cool. Now we're done with it. Now it's like your mind keep thinking of what it is, and we'll never know what it is.
Exactly. And watching all these people walk around trying to be blindfolded everywhere, I can't even imagine what it looked like filming that and watching people trying to do like this, and you on the boom like to the left.
All right, look, I got a topic here I saw on Twitter here. Hold on. All right, listen to this. This is pretty cool. So this is me to son.
Okay.
And he said, "Why do you watch so much Wildin' Out? This show is dumb."
Okay.
Son to me. I watch shows that keep me in a good mood, don't stress me out. You come home and watch the news, and it makes you mad, and then you have an attitude for a day. Me, currently watching Wildin' Out. That post was so like that makes sense. It makes sense. The long story short, the kid watching Wildin' Out all the time because it's funny. Just like men, we watch Dragon Ball Z. We can watch Dragon Ball Z every day, all day, and guess what? We won't be depressed. You might hear it screaming a lot like, oh, trying to power up and don't work. But you never heard about a guy watching Dragon Ball Z and then going store and shooting by up.
That is true.
You never heard anyone watching Dragon Ball Z and just powering up and blowing up planets.
That is true.
I'm just saying. So it hits home for a lot of people because people watch the news and you get stressed and you get depressed about what's going on in the world. I say me. Because, I watch the news and then I'm seeing blacks getting shot and killed all the time. I have a bad attitude. I try not to watch in the morning, but if I get up in the morning and I watch the news and then see some crazy stuff on TV, then like my whole day is start off bad because I let that negativity in my mind, and now I'm off on a bad day, and then I see people, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So
I do. And I'm feeling that here's the thing for me.
Go ahead.
I don't have, it ain't deep. It's just,
it seems deep.
Cause life is so effed up, right?
Right.
So yeah, video games, anime, I'm straight up looking for an escape from my reality.
Facts.
But I still put in 8 to 10 hours a day at my job. So if I get some pleasure that takes my mind off of the rat race I've been in for 20 plus years, and I still got 20 plus years before I retire anyway.
Right.
I need something. All this being adult, stop it. Adult, they ripped us off with this adulthood stuff. I thought when I turned 20, when I got grown, that I could drink, I could have sex, I could do what I wanted to do, I could go where I wanted to go.
Right.
Right.
Lies.
And no, you can't do all that. In addition, because the stuff I don't want to do, like paying mortgage,
right,
and taking care of kids, and dealing with taxes and a whole bunch of stuff I didn't want. No, and wasn't nobody dropping those hammers on my head. So when your kid tells you stressed out because of your life, so I'm gonna watch Wildin' Out, fine. But when you turn 18, the party's over, right?
Over.
And if you think that I'm gonna let you laugh in my face because I'm stressed out, and then at 18 I'm gonna let you start getting ready to get ready, nah, dog. I've been waiting for this ever since you told me that you was watching Wildin' Out. I'm gonna need your part of the rent. How I'm gonna pay that, Daddy? If you'd have watched the news, you'd have known what their economic situation was out here.
Stop it. Now, I'm sure the kids watching Wildin' Out on this time off.
What time off? From what?
From school.
From being a kid?
Yeah,
being a kid.
Yeah.
Man, what grown person? And I throw this out to some people might not be right. They might have had a bad high school. But what grown person right now wouldn't want to go back and just have the responsibilities of of 15.
You said what grown person would not?
Yeah, would not want the responsibilities of a 15-year-old. Man,
well, actually,
I got ripped off with this adult stuff.
Honestly, we posed this question before, and we had a better. We made it even more enticing. We said, hey, you can either take $10 million now, or go back into your 15-year-old body with the knowledge that you have. Would you do it? And a lot of people said, no, I'm going to take the $10 million and keep it moving. So some people wouldn't go back with the knowledge that they have.
You know, them the people who come home from work and watch news.
Facts.
Them the news watchers right there.
Like, shoot. You tell me I can have $10 million now?
Oh, we need to ask that.
Or I can go back to 15 years old age. Everything's still going to play out as it plays out, but you just have the memory of everything that's going to happen. What? So $10 million now to a billion, billions? I could be a billionaire by the time I get to the age now with the knowledge that I have now.
That's the anime watchers. We should ask that. Anybody who watches cartoons into their 40s and 50s would go back in time. That's my hypothesis. Anybody who watches news after work probably would take the money.
And stay there.
Well, I don't know what the hell wrong with y'all.
Because technically, after you spend that $10 million, you know, taxes you're gonna take off. That's gonna be what? After $10 million, that's gonna be like $7 million.
I mean, what's gonna change in your life? You got $10 million. What's gonna change in your life? Your imagination is fried because you watching news, so you ain't got no imagination.
Listen, there's no imagination because if they had the imagination to go back, because
they go back.
Yeah, because so
what $10 million gonna do different for you?
I mean, right now they'll probably live the rest of their life, and then listen.
Take a few cruises and things.
Look, I say this. I use myself. I'm 38, right? So if I take that $10 million right now, right, at age 38, I'd probably be dead because you know most black men don't live that long.
Yes, I'd probably be dead.
Maybe by 65ish, somewhere in that range, I may be dead, maybe alive. But then I'm old, right? Get it? If I can go back to my 15-year-old age body, I know I'm gonna live up to 38 years old. How many years is that? 15?
20. That's at least 30. I mean, 28.
Yeah, 20. Yeah. So plus, still being 65.
18.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
The point I'm trying to make is that
do my math.
Listen. The point I'm saying is that
Can't count.
at the 15, with the knowledge I have, I'll still be in my prime. Knowing that how my life still turns out, I'll be in better shape because I know, okay, I need to start eating this now and continue working out. Don't stop working out. X, Y, Z. And by the time I get to the age now, I'm at 38, I'm going to be a 100 billionaire. And going forward, I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying? I might be able to add on more years on my life because I know what's going to happen. Now, I can take the $10 million right now and die tomorrow in a car accident.
Exactly.
So what's the point? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Ain't no problem.
I mean, well, the kids be good. They get the money. Wife and kids be great. But if I can go back, at least I know I got good 18 more years.
Well, let me tell you what you're gonna do. If you got $10 million today,
right.
We're gonna walk down this little rabbit hole right quick.
Okay.
If you got $10 million today, you married.
Right.
This is what I would do. I'm gonna put $1 million in. I got 2 kids, so I'm gonna put $1 million in the trust fund for each one of them kids.
Okay.
So now I got $8 million. All right. I'm gonna put at least 5. Everybody say invest, but let's be honest. I'm gonna go open up an IRA that doesn't actually pay out until I'm 59 years old. Okay. Because I'm already at this age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I spend it all right now, it'll be gone. So I'm probably gonna drop $5 million in an IRA.
Okay. So
that I'll have retirement income because it ain't just me. It's me and the whiff.
Okay.
Okay.
The whiff.
Yeah, woman.
I know. Continue.
So if I put $5 million in an IRA, I got $1 million going to my kids. I mean, 2 kids, so that's $7 million gone. So now I got $3 million left, and now me and the wife is gonna be like, let's go here, let's go there, let's take these trips. I can buy this, and I want to upgrade my ring. All this good stuff going on, right?
Right.
So I ain't saying you're gonna be broke. I'm just saying that $10 million sound like a whole lot, but $10 million at 40 ain't because you already know how to spend that money.
Even at $10 million in 2020. Think about that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Because $10 million in 1980 is not $10 million.
See, you 80, me, I'll be in the 90s, but still.
You know what? There's a finger pointing at you.
I'm number one. Hey. but still though.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I'm saying. If I woke up flat broke, but everything I know right now, on my 15th birthday, shout out to my ex-girl. I would say your name, but I ain't got the NDA or nothing. But I still remember you, boo. It was fun. 15 was great for me. But no, I'm history, brother. Dude, everything changes. 10 million is chump change, but if I take it right now, after I get finished taking care of my kids and putting some money to the side for retirement, I might have to go to work Monday.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, whatever. I'm going back. Matter of fact, every time, if you really want to get me, every time I hit 45, just loop me back. I ain't never got to. Every time I hit 45, loop me back to 15. Do it. I'll ride it multiple times.
All right. You got another topic? You got another?
Nah, I'm good.
I got one.
Okay, let's run it.
This is from. I'm gonna give a shout out to the one. This is from Kendrick Perkins, the NBA player, right?
Okay.
Wifey said, with a side eye, "Why are you watching the halftime show so hard?" Okay. And he said, "Oh, I was seeing if Ja Rule was gonna come out as a guest." The shots, the shade is real. Now, first off, we know why he was looking hard, though. Let's be honest, though. Now, I didn't watch the show, but I think J-Lo was on it and Shakira, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure they was probably wearing half of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, though, that was still a funny comment to see Ja Rule's going to come out because,
Hey, let's talk about that No, we're not talking about the halftime show. I'm just saying, when Shakira belly danced, that was nice.
Oh, I didn't see it, but
she did a little belly dancing. I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah. Either way, it was. Listen, if you find me a 50-year-old lady that can belly dance like that.
Yeah, because she's definitely in the 50s. Because I remember she came out like in the early 90s or in the 90s or maybe early 2000s. But I was young. I was in high school when Shakira came out. I remember it was like Shakira and Beyonce at the same time. Maybe a little afterwards. Yeah.
Because Beyonce is just, 38? 30, I don't even know how Beyonce.
Oh, well, maybe so. But regardless.
Well, I know J-Lo definitely. She was in her 20s on In Living Single. I mean, In Living Color. In Living Color, and that was 30-something years ago. So, but it's just, listen, for all y'all haters of the Super Bowl, it's a lot of people out there who complaining about the Super Bowl. Y'all gonna have the church choir singing next year, keep complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have Phillips AME Baptist Church up there singing at halftime. Quit.
So hold on, you said people was complaining. So what were they complaining about?
That it was inappropriate. That all that gyrating and half dressedness was inappropriate for a Super Bowl. I'm like, didn't Beyonce have a whole bunch of black chicks in afros and bathing suits during her Formation performance about 2 years ago? 3?
Yeah, but that was powerful.
But they were still having. I'm not complaining. I'm still mad that y'all got mad that Janet Jackson titty came out.
Well, technically it didn't come out. It was popped out by somebody pulling something.
I don't care. I'm still mad at the people that got mad about that because I would have been fine seeing that every year. So for all of y'all who hated on Janet Jackson and that titty was pierced, how I know? Because I looked at the picture more than once. Just to make sure that I knew how offended I should be.
So people were upset because the ladies were gyrating, right?
Mm-hmm. Saying it was rude.
It was rude. Okay, I understand.
Wasn't Adam Levine topless the whole show?
He was?
Yeah, last year.
I heard about that. Hey, listen, man. I'm Team Cap, so I haven't seen Super Bowl in the last couple of years. But hold on. So he was topless last year with no shirt on?
Yeah, he did his whole set with no top.
So hold that thought for a minute. Now, it's inappropriate for a woman to gyrate and dance on the stage during a family-oriented game in football, right? Woman. But it's okay with a dude walk around with his shirt off, with his chest out, nipples out, and everything.
And I guess.
So
the
censors are saying they'd rather see a man half naked compared to a woman half naked.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. They want to see a man, and I want. Okay. So once again, what's the narrative they pushing?
I got dude. I got
because still kids are still watching this.
Yes.
And mind you, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Most of the people who watch football is men. Let's be clear. There's only a few women who watch football, and I know one lady at work, she broke stuff down to the T. I'm like, okay, you're a real football fan. I appreciate it. That's a few. But let's be honest, it's mostly men who watch football. Mm-hmm. Mostly men who, if you ask a woman, hey, how many points they kick after they score a touchdown, how many points they get? What do they call that?
I remember asking that question to...
The point I'm trying to make, I know, right, they don't know the answer. Some do, some don't. But the point I'm trying to make is that football is designed for men. And all these men who get in gear, they go full speed at each other, look for the big hit, hoo-ha, so why are we trying to make it like, you don't understand, you don't care about the game, you don't care what is being done to these players. Like, they don't care about the woman's gyrating, the guy's shirt off, but they're okay with men running around with CTE, right?
Well...
That's a whole nother topic. We'll go there.
I'm gonna keep this light and say, the most of the people who complain about them gyrating and being half naked probably don't look that good naked.
That's true.
So I'm just saying, if you are fine, and because you know what, you never hear somebody who's fine, physically attractive, or complaining about somebody else who's fine, physically attractive. They don't do it. Only the unpretty people really get down into complaining when pretty people do stuff.
That's about right.
I know it sounds crazy. Listen. If you ugly, that's fine. I'm sorry. I wish you had won the genetic lottery, but you didn't. But,
hey, don't blame me. Blame the parents.
Once again, because your mom and dad had a chance. When they looked at each other, they could have said,
"You know what? This ain't gonna work out.
This ain't gonna
work out.
This ain't a good look in the long run."
Facts.
This ain't a good look.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I remember my wife say, "You know what? We're gonna have some cute kids, though. Whatever may happen, like, listen, I'm gonna have some cute kids. I'm sorry. I mean, it may be selfish, but at the end of the day, I'm like, hey." My kids came like, Dad, I'm mad at you.
Listen,
like, you're welcome, boy. That's one thing I got right. If I ain't getting nothing right, you're very handsome and you're very pretty, daughter. Hey, you're welcome.
I a few years ago, when I finally started being honest with everything I said, and it was hard transition. You know the hardest thing you can do in your life?
What's that?
Is tell somebody with an ugly baby that they pretty.
Oh,
dude, your baby,
Hey, you know what? I got a story. So, listen, and this is my child, so I can talk about this. So, my daughter was born. Mm-hmm. My first child, my baby girl, my heart, everything, right?
Oh, right.
You know, when the babies were born, that's my daughter. That's my child. Uh-huh. When my daughter was born, she was ugly. But I didn't know. She looked like a little old, shriveled old lady as a baby. I didn't know, though. Okay? So this is my story. So what I was doing, I was posting pictures, first month. I was posting pictures off every month. First month, second month, third month. Proud father, whatever. So, years down the line, I'm going through my Google photo history, right? And I'm looking like, whose ugly baby is this? Wife was like, it's yours, stupid.
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh, damn. I didn't see that until later on. I'm like, dang, she was. What was I doing? So I know the feeling when you say it's hard to see somebody's kid and they're ugly. Like, oh, it's a cute baby. Like, damn, we like, no, it's not.
You be like, bless their little heart. No, for real, and that's for real though. But I've seen some. You know how you have kids that look so bad, it kind of make you scared to have kids, cause you don't know what they're gonna turn out. But you looking at that baby like, man, I'm gonna get a vasectomy. I'm sorry, it's horrible, but that's the worst thing. The worst situation you ever been in, because I ran up on a girl that her little baby, I feel bad. And the bad part, you know, what's really scary.
What's that?
Like you said with your daughter, when they grow up to look nice, and you be like, but you remember,
Right.
You remember when they weren't so nice,
Right?
And you be like, oh, baby, you is beautiful, and everybody be like, why you keep telling my little girl she pretty?
Like,
Cause she turned out great. I mean, she is magnificent now.
Come on, those pictures before. I'm like, what? Who poses pictures of baby? Why I said you stupid?
That's I don't know where to go with that.
Hey, so I can only imagine all my friends on Facebook or people I post a picture like, oh my baby, oh this is so cute. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers lied to me all this time. Y'all could have tucked in the show like, hey bro, man, you might wanna wait a little longer to post pictures. She's not fully formed. She's like an old shrivel up prune.
I hope your kid never ever have this story.
No, I'm gonna be that dad. I'm gonna be that dad that post the pictures of your baby. Yeah, this is my baby right here. Really, dad, you saw my picture? Yeah.
Yep.
It's my favorite picture.
I got a horrible. No, I was honest. If my ex-girlfriend back in the day, I really loved her to death. But I thank God all the time she didn't get pregnant.
Oh wow.
Because by the time we broke up, I don't know what I found attractive about her, but by the time we broke up, I would have sworn she was a shaved down monkey. You know, I mean, I don't know what the heck I was attracted to. It might have been from the neck down. I might have been real happy, but when I used to look her in the face right when we was getting toward the breakup point, I was like, she looked like a monkey.
You're like, what was I thinking?
What the exactly? When she finally, I don't think, and I didn't break up with her, but she was like, I don't think this is gonna work. Nigga, I damn near gave her a high five. Like, you're right.
She helped you dodge that bullet, huh?
Ooh, like, you don't think this is gonna work? You think you can do better than me? Girl, you damn right. Good life. Be peaceful.
Oh Lord.
That's horrible, man.
Okay. All right. Oh man. You got anything else?
No, we're gonna call it a day.
All right, people. That was part one of a social media roulette, and then of course we had to throw some little personal stories in. But if you have your own little personal story you want to tell us about, leaving a comment. If you want to join the show, let me know, because you can call in. If you can't be here, you can call in and join in, and we'll be glad to have you on.
Looking forward to it. Come on, let's play.
Don't be scared. All right, we out.
Peace. Man, you crazy.